Hi everyone. I'm preparing this video mainly to provide the step-by-step guidance on how to apply for electric meter, okay? And mainly for Uttar Pradesh. So you have to go on this website. It's called UPPCL.org, and you have to create user ID and password. Now after that, the process is very simple. Just to take you back, uh, this is how it looks like. So when you click on this, it will take you to the next step. For example, I have already done this entire process. My connection is already done. So for me, it is showing the process completion. You have to apply it. Okay. Now, when you go there, this is the form which you have to fill. Provide all the information accurately. Okay. It's a simple process. If you go here, why you need it? Most likely for domestic. If not domestic, then provide the reason for which you need it. And then all this other information is very much reasonable. If you have received possession documents, most likely you will have all this information step by step. You use that to simplified approach. Okay, the photo that you need to load it, just make sure it is within given criteria. Okay, so I'm going to, so all this process is very generic, but you can fill it. This is very important that we have to provide a cable or not. So always put it on the department because they are going to get a lot of money. They will manage this. If you will put it there on by consumer, then you need to manage this. More than the money you need to run around to get it done. So it's always put it on them. They will charge you and they will manage it. Okay. Then these are the enclosures that you need to attach along with this application. Okay. All these information should be available within your possession document. Some of the documents you already have it, like identity card. Uh, so the completion for this completion, you can put your uh, possession, right? Possession, you will have possession letter, and for this also you will have some NOCs within the possession documentation. So you will have all these three documentation. Okay. This is very important when you apply for electric meter, that how much wattage you wanted to use it. Okay. So for example, you're using a refrigerator, you use it for 24/7. There's no point that you simply select whether it is 300, 400, or 300 liter. So it will give you appropriate wattage that it takes. And this is on 24/7 basis. This is for 24 hours. So now if you talk about computer, you're not using it for 24 hours. You use it for few hours. If you're using work from home, then you will use it for 8 to 10 hours. If not, then you're using it for 3 hours in a day. If you're using lights, then you're using it for evening, most likely. Okay. So the reason I'm telling you this, for example, you're using a 100-watt bulb. Okay. So this 100 wattage bulb, you're not using it for 24/7, right? So it's first you need to convert this. This is the basic. If you don't know, then also I will explain another process. But if you can just keep a note of it, then it is good. So this is your kilowatt, right? This is your equipment wattage. For example, I have taken this as a bulb, right? A bulb is not 100 nowadays, it's coming up very low wattage also. But assuming 100 watt, and then you just divide it by 100 to convert it to kilowatt. And then you have to multiply by the utilization span. So the process is not, this calculation may be a bit complicated for some, but then I will give you alternate ideas also how to do that. So then you have to apply number of hours that you are going to use it, and then divide it by 20. This is the exact wattage you are going to consume. So if you can use an Excel sheet or a piece of paper where you can do this exercise before you put the numbers here, it will be good. Okay. So if you're using 4 hours or 5 hours, let's say 6 hours. So in this case, here you can select, let's say if you needed 4 bulbs in reality on the day, right? You can, instead of that, you can use one or two maximum. Because if you use four, if you take the load of the entire 4 bulbs and put it in, and then you will get the entire this kilowatt. You will surprise if you try to put all the small equipment in this list. Okay. You add this like this, and then you have to add it and keep adding items as per your actual load requirement. You will see this will reach 10 kilowatt. But have you ever been connected a 10 kilowatt meter in your house? No. For 3 bed to 4 bed, it's all 5 kilowatt that you connected. Just be very careful. If you keep adding all the equipment, you will overwhelm with a load of 10 kilowatt. Don't go for that. Okay. Uh, because the higher wattage meter is installed, they were going to charge you accordingly. So a little careful is required. After this, you just need to agree and go to the next steps. Next steps are very simple. I'm not going to go there, but I will explain it here only. So after the completing these steps, then they will ask you for verification, pay 100 rupees, and then the process will be on a pause for some period till they verify you. And after that, you will keep visiting this website alternative days, and you will see that you can move to the next level, right? So this, whenever they wanted to do some verification, this button that you see is now visible. It will be paused. You cannot click on this. So for the first time, when you apply, after finishing this, they will charge you around 100 to 150 rupees, and the process will go into verification. After completing that verification process, again you can do the rest of formalities, where they will ask you. The next process is mainly to get the money, so they will charge you around 20,000 rupees or more, based on your connection requirements, and then after that, they will also ask you for some tentative dates for the meter connectivity. So then you will get all the notifications that the tentative dates are there. Connectivity is going on. So all these messages will be coming to you over your even mobile number. Okay. So once you pay that money, you have to provide the tentative dates and then wait. So it will take approximately a week, based on my experience. And after that, your meter connectivity installation would be done. After that, there is another process that you have to follow. Okay. So once you get the user ID and password, you need to install this application. Okay. And the moment meter is installed, you will notice that you start getting, some 20 to 30 rupees deduction. This is a passive deduction where you're not utilizing anything. These are the prepaid meters. So this amount will be deducted whether you use it or not, 20 to 30 rupees. And your meter balance will immediately go into negative from the date of application. So then, you have to recharge this, use this application, use the message in your mobile where the amount is detecting, there is an account number. Use that account number or in this application to create a password, and that's it. Then you can recharge your connection. Okay. So this is the process. You can use it. If there is any question, query, just drop it to me. I'm going to put this in my Facebook page for the Tata Eureka. But this process is not limited to Tata Eureka. You can use it for any other township within UK. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.